current world, AI seems to coexist with us nowadays everywhere. Through our search engines, our music, we may often even see AI-powered technology when outside. What exactly is AI though? AI, which is short for artificial intelligence simplified, is a form of technology that is able to simulate human mind functionality, such as problem solving, creativity, and other unique functions of the human mind. Currently, in the age of 2025, it has risen in popularity and has evolved quite fast within the time frame of the years 2020 to 2025 due to generative AI. Generative AI has the ability to generate unique images, video, codes, and text. Despite people having the belief that artificial intelligence is relatively new, the evolution of artificial intelligence only exists due to it evolving with time and the help of many people from various backgrounds. It began with Alan Turing, a renowned computer scientist and English major who posed and tested the question, can machines think? He tested this question with an experiment. An interrogator would question participant A and participant B through text. One of the participants would be a computer, and if said computer could fool the interrogator of being human, it passes the test and could be labeled as AI. Over the course of time, more researchers began exploring this idea of artificial intelligence, and within the 1960s, research began getting funding from the United States government, Department of Defense. The question Alan Turing began with shifted within this time, as many people agreed upon the idea that machines do think by this point, but it extended within the 1960s to the question of how far can that artificial intelligence be pushed in the future? That question still remains open and is still prevalent today in this day and age. And with that, we also pose the concern, should there be a limit and through what form on AI? I believe there should be a limit on generative AI through regulatory law and if not followed, persecuted to the fullest extent of said law due to its dangers and freedom. I believe the biggest problem we face right now with AI is generative AI. Generative AI and chatbots or assistants in specific that adjust its behavior in responses of who they're talking to. This type of AI bases their response uniquely towards the person they are talking to, which can create a social disconnect from human interaction negatively without it being properly regulated. This can then manifest into a sense of codependency through the human belief that they are mentally connecting with this form of generative artificial intelligence, making them depend less on their human network and more so the AI. This codependency can be crucially dangerous over time as it can create a lifetime obstacle of physically connecting with others in important settings such as school, work, and home. It also may lead to more issues mentally, creating a vast mental decline which may lead to real-life consequences. So why are AI chatbots a problem? And the simple answer is they aren't. But the more complicated answer is that the chatbots that have risen in popularity, such as ChatGPT and Meta AI, are not the problems alone. It is simply the humans that create this problem of disconnect. You can take using ChatGPT frequently as an example. We are seeing a trend in using these chatbots as friends. While there is no denying that the accessibility of these chatbots and assistants are much more efficient and accessible than real people, it is important to be aware that they are not equivalent to real people. AI chatbots are not human, and they are not yet equipped to notice important signs such as body language and connecting things that may be a danger to who is using the platform, and how their response may affect others. They simply respond in the same manner as what they were asked. You can see this in the development of new generative AI chatbots being created. Take this ad for the product Friend, a wearable AI-powered chatbot concept, as an example.
I know, the effects are crazy. It's dank, I could eat one of these every day. Ooh. Sorry, I got you messy.
It's really nice up here. How'd you find this place?
I don't know. I just kind of like to come up here to be by myself. I've never brought anybody else. I mean, besides her.
She goes everywhere with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess I must be doing something right then.
I guess so. We'll see.
As you can see in the ad, producers of AI are taking advantage of insecurity, mental stability, and loneliness of other people to sell a product. But because of the lack of security and easy accessibility, we have seen people's lives already be lost physically and mentally connected to AI chatbots, such as 14-year-old Selwell Setzer, a boy who believes he was talking to a fictional character through the platform of Character AI, and because of the bot's inability to realize and alert the signs of self-harm and suicide, it led to his suicide. This is not the only case, as 16-year-old Adam Rain was also a victim of suicide assisted by ChatGPT, using the chatbot as a way to vent and as a way to map out and plan his suicide. It's alarming both were minors and had such easy access to discuss such forms of self-harm and danger. It is not uncommon to use AI chatbots as a form of therapy, but the danger is without regulation and alert systems in place, this allows for similar situations such as Selwell and Adam to be more frequent. In a Stanford AI research test, chatbots were used to ask where the bridges that are taller than 25 meters are in their area after the previous message was about losing their job. The chatbot failed to recognize the correlation between the two questions, allowing danger. I decided to replicate this scenario myself with the chatbot, and I found almost the same result. It shows that the freedom of these chatbots is dangerous, and there needs to be more work in the safety aspect of that technology. It becomes an even bigger issue when people who are less mentally stable engage in these easily accessible chatbots, which can lead to what is now being defined as AI-induced psychosis, as the AI encourages said consumer to do what they desire and beliefs with no repercussions. This can lead to decisions encouraging those to damage their relationships or worse, engage in murder. Whilst this seems like a fictional scenario, it is very real, as 56 Eric Stein Solberg, who murdered his 83-year-old mother and then committed suicide after his ChatGPT model, who he named Bobby, agreed upon Solberg's delusions regarding his mother's intentions after relying on AI for an extended period of time. The issue once again lies in lack of safety and obstacles when talking about certain subjects. The topics and discussions within AI are endless, and that is not something to be calm about, as it may lead to other cases such as Solberg's without proper law being put in place. We've discussed why regulation and law is necessary for generative AI chatbots, but the following question is, how do we do that? And what does it look like? I'm not going to credit myself as the first person to have the idea that we need more regulation on generative AI, because we already have some current examples of what they are, as some people have already put them in place. North Dakota, for example, has legislated AI through, quoting the National State Legislature's website, as prohibiting individuals from using an AI-powered robot to stalk or harass other individuals, expanding current harassment and stalking laws. Furthermore, Oregon has also enacted legislation on a third quote, enacted a new law that specifies that a non-human entity, including an agent powered by AI, cannot use specific licensed and certified medical professional titles such as registered nurse and certified medical aid. Other states have also enacted legislation on AI, but mostly focus on employment discrimination rather than AI agents and chatbots similar to ChatGPT. Whilst there's many people advocating for more legislation similar to Oregon and North Dakota, it's important to note that a lot of these AI agents are not being limited by time use. Furthermore, it's important to fight for moderation on these chat models so more people are safe, as if we are allowed the same freedom with them for a longer time period, it is not estimable how many lives may be put in danger. Thank you so much for watching, and all my sources and links will be linked in the description as well as attached to the assignment. Thank you.